think it's day 230 of my SR streak. Not sure when I'll post this, but I'm pretty sure today is day 230. Pretty wild. And guys, I just got back from an acupuncture appointment. And like with everything else, I'm just telling you exactly what I'm doing, what's going on with the stuff that I'm doing in combination with this semen retention. And it occurred to me a few weeks ago, guys, is, you know, I teach a lot on how the body is energy. Everything is energy. Life, the currency of life and reality is energy. And the more that I've been studying and learning up on traditional Chinese medicine and starting to support my body with some herbs and stuff like that, it's like, bro, you know that the meridian systems are a real thing. You know that the body is using that energy, moving it around. And it's like, okay, fantastic. You have 230 days worth of semen retention energy stored up in your body. Now let's start to aim it and start to let it flow and use it correctly, because I could still feel, guys, like things are off. Like the reason that I haven't been working out hard is, or like working out at all, I took a break, is because I could tell like my body needed a break. Interestingly enough, she even mentioned on this first treatment that intense workouts right now aren't a great thing for my body, for where like the kidneys and everything are at, and my heart and my lungs and my spleen. And guys, it's pretty wild though, because I got in there and it's wild. She held like my left wrist and analyzed me spot on for a few minutes, and then she moved to the right wrist and like analyzed me again spot on, and like that told her what she needed to do. And it's pretty wild. Like some of those needles, like I really felt them. It's like, oof, that one felt like I got stabbed. And then later on, as I was laying there, I felt releases come out of it, like that pain, that sensation come up again. I'm like, oh sweet, like my body is releasing from this. This is good. And I had done acupuncture in the past, but it just I didn't understand it like I do now. I didn't have a full model of health and years of studying all this stuff to build a mental model that I believed in, and now I do. And so the plan of attack, guys, is I'm going to be doing one of these every week, every Thursday going forward. 1 mile, keep left to stay on Interstate
Probably for the foreseeable future.
I don't know how long, but I'm going to do it until she lets me know that I'm where I need to be. And it'll probably slowly start to taper off, you know, more back-to-backs up front, and then over time I'll maybe go every other week, every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks, stuff like that. But I'm really excited about this. I'm really optimistic about this. I'm not a health practitioner, guys. I'm not giving you medical advice here. Do whatever you want. Look into Chinese medicine. Look into acupuncture if you want. It's pretty cool. Could this be one of the ultimate combinations with semen retention?
Now keep left to stay on Interstate 65 South.
I think it could. I think it might. It's like, again, guys, it's like we're storing up all of this energy, but it doesn't do as good if we're still blocked up with our meridians and the energy systems can't flow properly. It's like we might as well clean out the roads, let this energy flow properly throughout the body so that we can start to use it, you know? So I'm really excited, guys. She got into my liver, you know, spot on. She's like, you've got a lot of unforgiveness. You've got to anger. You need to let go. You need to work on forgiving. That's the first thing. I was like, yep, spot on. She's like, you have, you know, basically low chi in my heart. low chi in my kidneys. I've already been working on the kidneys, so I do that one. Low chi in the spleen, which is leading to the digestion issues, slow digestion. I mean, guys, she was spot on with everything. And it's cool. If you guys can, I would encourage you, if you're going to do acupuncture, find one of the second generation traditional, authentic, like Beijing acupuncturists. Like she's a second generation, born and raised in it, came to America, but like, you know it's good when the herb cannot be understood in English. when you can't actually read the name of the herb that they gave you, that she gives you, you're like, okay, yeah, good. I know you're in it. You know what you're talking about. It's gonna be really interesting seeing how this impacts me emotionally. That's the other thing too, guys. With acupuncture, it's a way to help release emotions, and like I talk about a lot on this channel. One of the most difficult parts of acupuncture, of semen retention, is the emotions that you kick up, that you have to feel and release and overcome. The internal pressure and the internal traumas that come up, like that's often the reason for why men release, because there's internal pressures that they just can't handle, and it's like, I need to numb myself, I need to get rid of this and like release it. Okay, you can do that, or you can deal with the emotions and feel them and release them. What's an emotion, by the way, guys? An emotion is energy in motion. Emotion. It all comes back to energy. Like everything comes back to energy here. Semen retention, we're building up our energy, we're putting the energy into motion, thus we're going to start to get emotional as we clear things out, release blocks that we've been holding on to, traumas, all this stuff. Wouldn't it make sense to clear out the meridian system, the energy pathways, to let everything flow the way it needs to flow? To me, that is a no-brainer, and it is absolutely worth the investment. So that is the first one, and yeah, guys, I'm really excited about this. Let me know if you have ever had acupuncture done, if you've ever messed with traditional Chinese medicine, and if you've ever thought about combining that with your semen retention
take exit 53 on the right onto Tennessee 396 toward Tennessee Scenic Parkway.
Because, guys, I think it's easy to get into a cult mindset, get into a belief system of like, no, this one thing is the thing. This one thing is the answer. I have to do this one thing only. Only this thing. Just the one thing. And traditionally, I've leaned into that quite a bit in my past historically, but I've really started learning, guys, it's not just one thing. It's a little bit of a lot of things. It's not just one change. Semen retention can be the first domino, but then that leads to the next change, and then the next change, and the next change. And the game is to keep these things balanced and juggling at the same time.
Now take exit 53 on the right.
And to be balanced with all the things. Because healing isn't just one thing. If you want to say semen retention is going to heal me, and you hold your nuts in for 230 days, like I have, but you say, I'm not going to meditate. I'm not going to meditate. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not going to work on my emotions. I'm not going to work on any of this stuff, dude. You're going to explode. You know? That energy needs to go somewhere. Like, healing comes in a lot of different ways, guys. So that's why I have been very intentional to be willing to try a lot of stuff and include a lot of stuff. The other thing that she mentioned, guys, was she's like, oh yeah, you have an overactive mind, you think a lot, you probably have crazy dreams, like wild dreams. I was like, holy cow, like you were spot on. She's like, yeah, you might even have symptoms of like ADD, ADHD. I'm like, yeah, and that wasn't always the case. Where did this come from? When did this happen? She's like, oh, that's related to your heart meridian. We'll work on that. Low chi, that's low heart chi. It's like, bro. I didn't call her bro, but I was like, bro. Yo, this is gonna be a game changer. I know it is. So I'm gonna be documenting every time I do it for you guys, just to keep you along the journey. But I've learned so much on this health healing journey, and now it's all the pieces are coming together. Everything is making sense. It's like there's so much more clarity now for my journey, at least specifically for me. It's like, oh my gosh, where was this? Where was this years ago, right? When I needed it. Well, you know, years ago, I wasn't ready to, you know, maybe I didn't learn the lesson. Maybe I wasn't ready to fully work through everything like I am ready now. So just remind myself of that. Yo, side note, guys, I've been seeing the new Corvettes everywhere lately. I've talked about this a lot, how once you start to place a priority on something in your life, it starts showing up. Like when I said, hey, I'm gonna buy a Tesla Model 3, this car, last year, I started seeing it everywhere. Like, oh my gosh, they're just everywhere now. And now I've kind of placed the intention of, oh dude, I'm absolutely thinking about the next car. Like, what's the next level up from here? I'm like, bro, the new Corvette, they look like Ferraris. They're like spaceships. I guess you could say, why not just go get a Ferrari at that point? But dude, they look so cool, and like that'd be a really cool car. But now I'm starting to see them everywhere, and it's hilarious because I mean, it's not a common car, guys. Like it's a pretty expensive beast that most don't own. And like just on this trip, I saw 2 of them like back to back. I was like, what the frick? My reticular activating system is starting to filter that shit into my life, you know? Where focus goes, energy flows. Where energy goes, the results flow into your reality, into your life. So that's day 230. I'm excited to see what happens here. Yeah, look into it. Let me know your thoughts on all this stuff, guys. On the Chinese medicine acupuncture. I'm curious if you've played around with that. Anyways, peace, love, abundance to you all. Catch you on the next one.